All right, so today we're gonna be doing our second leg day. We're gonna be focusing on the anterior portion, so our quads, inner thighs, outer thighs. First off, we're gonna start off with the barbell squat. For barbell squats, you wanna make sure that you're shoulder width apart or closer together so you can focus more on the anterior portion. Set up your weight and then get underneath the bar. I like to put up my pinky on the first ring so I know I'm grabbing it equally on both sides. Rest the bar right below your neck and right above your shoulders. This is called a low bar position. And then here, take it off the rack. Take 1 to 2 steps back. You want to stay shoulder width apart. Lead with your hips first. So here, hips go first. Get parallel. And then come back up. Get parallel. And then come back up. We want to do 4 sets of 10 reps. Just like that. Here, here. This really focuses on the quads and inner thighs like we want to. Okay, continuing on with the second exercise, we're gonna be doing some barbell lunges, focusing on our quads. So we'll be going with the barbell behind our back here, keeping your knee out, making sure when you go down, your knee doesn't pass your toe. This is a good lunge right here. Come up, don't let your knee when you go down, come in like this. You don't want this to happen at all because then that's when you put a lot of pressure on your knee. So make sure when you do your lunge, you keep your knee out like this and fight that knee the whole time. Here, 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 here. You don't have to necessarily touch the ground with your other knee. You just get close to the ground and come back up too. So I'll show you with the barbell right here. Here you're gonna put the barbell in the same location that you do with your squat. So right below your neck, right above your shoulders. You're gonna start off in that lunge position. And then here, you're gonna drop that back knee down and then push with your front knee, making sure that knee doesn't go in. Doing 4 sets of 10 reps per leg, just like this. And then switch your legs. When you do 10 reps, drop that back knee, come up, come up, come up, come up. 4 sets of 10 reps on each side. All right, so for the third exercise, we're gonna be doing some side lunges to work the inner thigh. So these big muscles on the inside of our legs. So for our side lunges, we're using a kettlebell. And you wanna make sure you find one of these weights like this. Here, you wanna start with your feet together. And then you're gonna step to the side, like this. Keep this leg straight, keep this foot planted. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh. Come back together, and then go back to the same side. You can even do alternating sides, like this and this. Here, here. And you wanna do 4 sets of 10 reps on each side. And this really works your inner thigh. Try to bring this weight to your ankle and come back together. Bring it to your other ankle and then come back together. This works your inner thigh. Bam, right here. Great exercise for that. Okay, you can even use a dumbbell if you're limited to the weight on a kettlebell. and go heavier, holding a dumbbell like this, and you can still get your working weight in and really feel that stretch in your inner thighs. This is a great exercise, like I was telling you, if you have some weak inner thighs. So the fourth exercise, we're gonna be doing some leg extensions on the leg extension machine. So you gotta make sure you know how to set yourself up correctly on the machine. For the machine, you wanna make sure that your knees are just off of the edge of the seat. If they are way too far up, then you're gonna be sliding off of the seat. And if they are way too far back, then you're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on your knees. So just make sure that you're comfortably sitting and your knees right over the edge of the seat. Here, you're gonna put your feet, try to make sure you dorsiflex your toes, so like this as you come up. So keep this the whole time. Come up, fully engage your quads. This is a quad exercise. You can see my two quads here in the front. This works your vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, and then rectus femoris right here in the middle. This is a great quad exercise, engaging the full quads. Make sure you go heavier too, so you progressively overload. Then you can even get more of those muscles going. For the fifth exercise, we're gonna be doing some outer thighs on the outer thigh machine. So it's gonna be a abduction of your thighs here. You're gonna push out, come back in, push out, come back in. With this one, if you actually lean forward a little bit, this actually activates more of your glutes and your outer thighs a tad bit more. So I would definitely encourage leaning forward. Here. You can really get this outer thigh activated by this one little angle change. You can still do it laying back like this, but I highly recommend doing it with a slight lean forward. Here. And then you can hold on the sides as well if you want. Okay, so finishing up our leg exercises, we're gonna go into some core. So for core, we're gonna do some knee hanging leg raises or knee raises. So you're gonna find a area in your gym, if you have an area in your gym that you can hang from like this, using your elbows. Here, you're gonna bring your knees up to your chest, go down, come up like this. Control your weight with your elbows. Super helpful for your lower abdomen and lower core. Try to do 4 sets of 10 reps of this one. This is really good. Second core exercise, we're gonna be doing some Russian twists. So find yourself a flat area to lay down in your gym. Go ahead, sit down. You can either use a ball that's weighted, dumbbell, or no weight. Here, you can either also start with your feet on the ground like this, or your feet elevated like this to add a little bit more of a difficulty to it. Here, you wanna bring the ball or your weight to one hip, and then come over to the other, just like this. You can do this one for 30 seconds and 4 sets, or you can go 1, 2, 2, and do anywhere between 10 to 15 reps. And then the last core exercise to work the full core, because the last one before this was Russian twist, that works the obliques. Now this last one, we're gonna be working the upper abdomen. So here, you're gonna put your feet straight up to the ceiling, like this. Keep your legs straight as much as possible. And all we're gonna do is put our hands out, and we're just gonna crunch, lifting our shoulder blades off the ground, going back down, going back up, going back down. We'll do 10 to 15 reps, just like this, of 4 sets. This will be completing our whole core. We'll do hanging knee raises, Russian twists, and then these are the crunches with our legs straight up to the ceiling. Okay, so that completes our leg day with core. If you really do enjoy my leg days or any of my exercises, please like and subscribe. Also, if you want to follow me on my other social media platforms, I have other tips and tricks there. So go ahead and find me there on my bio. Just know that I really appreciate you guys, and thank you guys so much. Please subscribe.